Teresa. I am so glad to see you. I just want to commend you. This is your third week and you have been faithfully coming. That is so awesome. You should be proud of you. So tell me, how has this week been for you? Mm, you're managing. Tell me about how you've been managing this week. Mm. So that's really good to hear. You're coming here now because you want to, not because you feel an obligation to your family. That's awesome. Mm. So I hear you saying you don't want things to stay the way they are, and yet you don't really know yet how to meander through that. So tell me about another time that you didn't know what to do, and how were you able to overcome or accomplish? I know, it's a hard one. Take your time. Mm. So that was a great example you just gave me. And on one hand, you recognize that you do have the ability to change. And yet, you also recognize that this is scary. Tell me about another time when you felt this sort of fear. Mm. That's a real concern, not knowing how to replace what alcohol has given to you. You've used it to manage your emotions, and it makes you feel better right now. And yet, it also is affecting your work, your time with your family. I think what you've just told me has real, hmm it's valid. And if you weren't feeling this, I would be concerned. This is normal. So, finding coping skills, this is going to be really important to you in our counseling sessions. Mm, absolutely. Okay. So, here's what you've told me so far. Although you've recognized some problems, you're finding that some days you're managing and you're able to manage without alcohol. You also came to counseling today because you wanted to, and you're finding that this is good for you. Mm. You feel stuck and uncertain as to how you might get out of this rut, you know. And you've also told me that you felt this in the past and you've been able to overcome. So you shared on one hand, you know that you have the capacity for change. And yet, on the other hand, this is scary. This is a new way. Um, because you're not quite sure how to replace alcohol right now. And it definitely is a void that we need to explore to find some coping skills. So, what else have you noticed this week?